We are back, boys.
This night would get extremely difficult, so I advise all you guys to be super prepared.
Ha ha ha. You remember on Friday Donnie got jumped within 20 seconds?
I should have burnt those overgrown metal-chained molten Freddy during last Halloween's campfire.
Except those metal chains would have gotten you killed, Donnie.
We can't afford to lose you. We need someone big enough to fend off those animatronics.
Donnie's changed a lot since he played last game. He lost his business spirits.
Those tragedies I experienced can definitely alter the course of a man's life.
I forgot it's the last night. Should have spent all our remaining money.
Nah, Obama, let's keep it sincere.
Oh, fuck you. I swear I didn't hear a thing.
Damn, Obama lasted just as long as the world's best boss.
Joe, you also died last time when you played.
Not in the first 30 seconds, at least.
To be fair, Friday and Saturday are definitely the harder nights.
Did you guys just recall when I died, what the animatronics said?
I'm surprised you haven't noticed what they said. Just then, Molten Freddy said, "One big happy family."
Now you mention it. It reminds me of the something I knew. The looks and stuff.
Same, it's way too overgrown with metal wires.
No way. Could that be entered from Sister's location?
I'm glad you guys figured it out. I was going to tell you after the game. Yes, it actually is.
Ennard possessed the animatronics parts and escaped. So that's where he came to all along.
Then what happened to Michael Afton from before?
Didn't Michael die and got scooped already?
If you recall, we defeated Ennard and got the real ending. Ennard escaped and Michael survived.
Wait, what the fuck? We were playing as Michael Afton all along?
Donnie is really disappointed.
I thought I will receive the World's Best Boss Award after we finish the night.
Scott Cawthon wouldn't make such an award, Donnie.
I will negotiate a deal and fight Scott Cawthon with my bare hands and suck him into my huge belly.
Guys, we should leave. One of us may get eaten up as soon as possible.
All jokes aside, though, I've came to realize Molten Freddy's motivation all along was to kill Michael.
He's failed that so far.
No wonder Molten is the antagonist of this series. It totally makes sense now.
So Michaels is just slaving away at his 9 to 5 without knowing he's being attacked by that ugly Ennard or Molten Freddy.
He's being a boss, actually.
So coming back to my previous sound cues, when Molten said, "Big family," he's referring to all the animatronics at Sister's location.
Not quite. It just encapsulates the tragic and twisted tales of Afton family. The family was torn apart by the sinister events surrounding William Afton's creations. And the term family also takes place on the animatronics housing the spirits of his children seeking vengeance.
That's probably the biggest sentence you said all week, Joe.
Anyways, so we have finally came to the conclusion that we are likely playing Michael again, and Freddy is Ennard.
Yep, and no wonder Scraptrap said you will recognize me. That makes all the sense now.
Who's Scraptrap?
It's Springtrap, where William Afton inside.
I see, so all along this establishment is just a more business-minded Joe Biden.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Carry on, I just think I heard something.
Anyways, you Joe and Afton both love kids. Instead, Afton is just more business-minded and he can actually capture kids instead. That's a skill, Joe. You need to learn to get into the children and kids business.
I don't know what to say about this.
It's really messed up, Trump, that you think that way. Every grown-up like kids because they want to relive the child spirits again.
And seeing them grow up and raise them, it's a very wholesome thing.
Not in Biden's world. More kids equals to more sniffing fun.
Screw you, Donnie. I don't sniff little kids.
Well, looks like Donnie can't back up his statement.
I just had a serious realization.
What is it, Donnie? Did I miss something?
It's a very serious topic that has not been brought up this entire game.
What is it, Don?
None of you have realized this.
Tell us, don't leave us hanging for so long.
Okay, I want you to look carefully at the computer desk.
Yeah, I'm playing it right now. What's up?
Are those scrunched up papers cum tissues? Does Afton jack off to animatronics during his shift? That's why he has all those bear drawings?
And here I thought we were keeping the commentary PG. Donald, you're the one with the twisted brain.
Yeah, I don't think Afton will draw that line.
But imagine a man without jerking off for 6 days straight. He needs those testosterone boosts somewhere.
Let's just say he has dinner in the office and it's for cleaning up the mess after his meal.
I wonder what meal he's having, double D's, C's, or enhanced E's.
Seriously, Don, we have kids watching us.
That's why double D's stand for double dessert, C for cheeseburger, and E for oversized eggs. A perfect meal for the night.
There's lore and there's Trump's lore. One's a horror story, one's a tragedy.
Agreed completely.
Donnie, your messed up logic is unmatched.
Anyways, getting back to the game, animatronics are literally everywhere now.
It's like you can't even turn the fans or power on for more than 10 seconds.
Yep, and I just heard something again.
I swear we better get $1 million after completing this week's shift. This is crazy.
Knowing your luck, Trump, that million will be in Faz coins, so don't spend it all on one arcade game.
If it's $1 million, we could invest in an animatronic detection system, make millions, save lives, win-win.
But this night ain't over, boys. We would only know once we complete the shift.
Yes, I totally agree. Let's not get Michael too excited too quickly.
Don't worry, he's excited enough to make it alive out of here.
Oh yes, let's go. Obama-Rama, you did it.
Woohoo! Let's go, boys.
I consider that night a quickie.
Don, what has gotten into you today?
Let's see what the ending is.
Congratulations on completing the week.
Yay, baby.
Unfortunately, you did not meet your special obligations under paragraph 4.
What the fuck?
Your employment is terminated. We'll mail you your things. End tape.
Well, that was unexpected.
Oh, I remember we didn't take all the salvages. Missed it on Tuesday.
So what do we do now? That can't be the ending.
It's one of the endings, so we should go back and replay the full game and get all the salvages after every night.
Gotcha. All right then. See you in a bit.
We're back!
We finally got all the salvages and we can continue with Saturday again.
That was so tiring. Literally had a double shift.
This Saturday should be easy peasy. We can definitely speedrun this bad boy.
What I also realized in the bad ending hints to us it's all a game to fulfill Henry's plan.
So running this pizzeria is some kind of trick and Ponzi scheme all set up by Henry, that bastard.
You can definitely say that. However, this ending should reveal what his actual plan is all along.
No wonder he gives us money to salvage those animatronics and lure them into the pizzeria. It's a way for him to kill us.
It's all a fucking pyramid scheme all along by Henry.
And made us work an extra week to salvage all animatronics again.
I always have that incompleteness feeling. If we don't get the proper ending, the terror will forever echo in my mind.
Yes, I agree. We can't let Henry hang us in the middle of nowhere.
When we go back and replay the other games from the franchise, you can see what's going on with Henry and Afton.
Keep the story for yourself, Joe. Don't spoil it.
I can't wait to see the real ending if I don't get my $1,000,000. There will be a world's best boss lawsuit incoming.
I thought you were a billionaire. Why would you care for $1,000,000?
Because it takes $1 million to make $1 billion bushy whooshy.
Also, I still can't wrap my head around this place. Is it a real business or just a trap?
Good point. But then again, who wrote the script, Afton or Henry? Or is there another puppeteer pulling the strings?
I wish I can rise the ranks to become their puppet master.
Remember, they're souls. We're not just security guards or running a business. We're witnesses to a haunting requiem of the
A
damned.
family or a curse. The Aftons are as mysterious as they come.
At least we know from now from the family. Michael is here. William is in Scrap Trap. Elizabeth and Baby. What else am I missing?
The puppet, Barack. Don't forget about the puppet. It's believed to be Charlie, Henry's daughter. This is turning into a horrific family reunion.
The puppet? Who the hell is the puppet?
The puppet is another twisted chapter in this tale. It's believed to be possessed by the spirit of a young girl, Charlie, Henry's daughter. She was supposedly the first victim of William Afton and has been seeking justice ever since.
Justice? More like vengeance, if you ask me. Every time I see these scrap metals, it feels like it's peering into my soul, and not in a you're worth $1 billion kind of way.
Can't blame her, can you, Donald? Imagine being trapped in an animatronic body, forced to relive your tragic end over and over again.
If this puppet is seeking justice, does it see us as allies or just more souls to torment?
That's the million-dollar question. However, I have heard theories that Lefty, that Black Freddy Donnie calls Obama, is designed to capture the puppet.
I still haven't seen what the puppet looks like.
That's why we must replay all the previous games to connect all the dots together.
What so will we find the puppet tonight and solve the $1 million mystery?
I doubt it.
If I were in Michael's shoes, I would just hire a team of sweatshop workers to complete my daily tasks while I chill in the pizzeria eating pizza.
I wish that too if I were in his shoes, but if we had the choice, they wouldn't get as many players.
Completely agree with Barack. The franchise is known for its scary and eerie jump scares.
I much preferred the previous installment where we are free move around the building.
Yep, Baby was much nicer to be there, and the animatronics were way hotter.
I thought you hated their looks, Donnie.
I said that without knowing scrap metals were this ugly.
So do you prefer running a business or being the animatronics daddy?
Combining these two in one installment would be the dream.
We must play the rest so you guys understand the entire franchise. Anyways, quick thought. What are your favorite animatronics during this entire game?
They're all ugly as fuck, but I have to go with Scrap Trap. The design is epic, plus you get to have Afton's soul.
What a surprise, thought you would say, Baby.
That's the only dude that can fuck everyone both ways because he's the real boss of this entire pizzeria.
But Henry is literally running the place right now.
The question was animatronic, you bozo.
What about you, Bushy?
Probably the Baby for me. She's the least scary looking animatronic, I gotta say.
Will you let me be your daddy?
Damn, I really just set myself up for that. Should have saw that coming.
I'd say Lefty is my favorite, just a smooth black bear I wouldn't mind having in my backyard.
No shit, of course Obama wants to expand and diversify his ancestors.
Who doesn't want a big family?
Trump, because Trump himself is a family of 4.
At least I am built healthy, unlike an anorexy stick.
Joe and Donnie is pretty much spaghetti and meatballs.
Ha 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 ha, overgrown meatballs to be exact.
And if people had to choose meatballs or spaghetti, 99% would choose meatballs.
But vegans would choose spaghetti any day of the week.
Come on, Joe, that's why you need to eat more meat. Our age difference is only 4 years if it looks like 40 years apart.
True that anyways. What's your favorite animatronic here, Joe?
To be honest, it's a close call between Security Puppet and Molten Freddy, but Security Puppet is my favorite because she's a protector and Freddy can be a little sneaky. Plus, she looks cool.
Jesus Christ, Joe's dementia is kicking in and he'd think we are still in Sister's location.
Hey Joe, wake up, buddy.
The Security Puppet is a rare animatronic that we haven't encountered yet.
Just when I thought this is the final night and Joe Joe is spitting some fugazi again.
Joe Biden's dementia is really kicking in big time. We are running a business here with only 4 animatronics.
I'm being serious, Donnie. You will see it in custom nights.
Are you making this up? Didn't we already get an ending and we have wetted our pants for another week just to get another ending?
You will see. As I said, this game brought back many childhood memories.
There is never a single minute my heart rate can fall playing FNAF with Joe around.
Joe, I genuinely worry about your health now.
Wow, I'm touched that Donnie cared about my health for the first ever time.
This is the most wholesome Democrat and Republican moment ever.
No, I am worried about Joe's mental health of sniffing too much kids. He's just like the animatronics luring kids in with ice cream. Who knows if one day Joe will gobble up a kid and have a soul in him.
And just as I thought you guys were getting along?
How long have you waited for this moment to say that, Donnie?
Ever since Joe became president?
Oh, wow, well done, Baraki. No deaths this time.
That's what you call real black man spirits.
Haha, you are a legend for real Baraki.
You played right into our hands.
What the fuck does she mean?
Did you really think that this job just fell out of the sky for you?
Isn't this just perfect?
No.
Even the scrap metal is getting sassy now.
This was a gift for us.
A gift of what? More nightmares?
You gathered them all together in one place,
I have a bad feeling.
just like he asked you to.
I did not sign up for no parties.
All of those little souls in one place,
I'm confused, baby controlling or Henry.
just for us.
I'm starting to think this pizzeria is ground zero for something sinister.
Now we can do what we were created to do
I swear, baby.
and be complete.
I don't fit in your belly.
I will make you proud, Daddy.
Oh, hell no, now she's calling for William?
Watch, listen, and be full.
Grr, I love my precious body.
Connection terminated.
Oh, pew.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth. If you still even remember that name. But I'm afraid you've been misinformed.
What will Henry offer?
You are not here to receive a gift, nor have you been called here by the individual you assume, although you have indeed been called.
What the heck? We got scammed.
You have all been called here, into a labyrinth of sounds and smells, misdirection, and misfortune. A labyrinth with no exit, a maze with no prize. You don't even realize that you are trapped. Your lust for blood has driven you in endless circles, chasing the cries of children in some unseen chamber, always seeming so near, yet somehow out of reach. But you will never find them. None of you will. This is where your story ends.
That man lured us on purpose?
And to you, my brave volunteer, who somehow found this job listing not intended for you.
Watch the temperature.
Although there was a way out planned for you, I have a feeling that's not what you want.
Are we getting burned?
I have a feeling that you are right where you want to be.
Oh, no.
I am remaining as well. I am nearby. This place will not be remembered, and the memory of everything that started this can finally begin to fade away, as the agony of every tragedy should.
My hair is not fireproof.
And to you monsters trapped in the corridors, be still, and give up your spirits. They don't belong to you.
Henry, you sneaky.
For most of you, I believe there is peace, and perhaps more, waiting for you after the smoke clears. Although for one of you, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, old friend.
Restaurant's torched.
My daughter, if you can hear me, I knew you would return as well. It's in your nature to protect the innocent. I'm sorry that on that day, the day you were shut out and left to die, no one was there to lift you up into their arms, the way you lifted others into yours. And then, what became
Who
of you?
signs up for such
I
roasting?
should have known you wouldn't be content to disappear. Not my daughter. I couldn't save you then. So let me save you now.
Damn, even Afton died.
It's time to rest, for you, and for those you have carried in your arms. This ends, for all of us, in communication.
That was not part of the business deal.
So that bastard lured everyone and killed us.
That was unexpected, although his daughter was one of Afton's victims, which may lead to a deeply personal vendetta against Afton and a sorrowful connection to the other lost souls.
Wait, the FNAF lore is that deep?
Absolutely.
Congratulations on completing your work week. We apologize if your situation wasn't presented to you in a completely honest fashion when you first started, but it was important that your intentions and actions be genuine.
So Michael lived?
Here at Fazbear Entertainment, we value fun, family, and food. But more importantly, we value our commitment to atoning for past mistakes and tying up loose ends. Thank you for your participation. There is no need for you to return to work next week, as Fazbear Entertainment is no longer a corporate entity. Please accept this certificate of completion. Goodbye for now, and thank you for taking this journey with us.
So after 2 weeks of blood, sweat, and wetting our pants, we get a fucking certificate only?
Worst deal in the history ever.
So it is all a calculated move to destroy the animatronics completely, which in turn is meant to release the trapped souls.
Pretty much, and one of his possible motivations is a path to redemption.
Redemption for what? We went into business with nothing, came out with burnt clothes, and now we all look like Obama.
Well, the technology he and Afton created together facilitated these horrors right. Then the fire is his way of making amends, even though it means sacrificing himself in the process.
So the children's souls are finally freed and Afton is presumably sent to hell. Now what does that leave us to?
Now it's time for us to all go back and link all the dots together.
Are the animatronics in the earlier nights connected to these ones as well?
Every piece is linked. It's a horrifying jigsaw. Now back we go to the start. It's where you guys will find the missing answers.
This has to be the worst business deal in the history of mankind, probably ever.